Hey, it's Chuck Vosburgh here, and I wanted to show you my method for getting started with the processing of my images. So I've got a little short series here of photographs that we did in the studio, and first of all, I didn't bother to check what my white balance was on, and it really doesn't matter if you're going to use Lightroom and a gray card or some kind of source so you've got a neutral in it. So the very first shot that I usually do is with a gray card in it, and you can see it here in this shot. It's one that if you use it, you've got a good reference point. So, here it is right here. I'm in the library section. It's important that you select all the pictures. So if you're on a Mac, Command A, and on Windows, it's Control A. But this one's highlighted, and then you get the rest of them selected, and you go over to the Develop module. And here's how it works. You go to the eyedropper tool right here on the right. It's under the Basic tab, and you just click on the gray part. And as soon as you do that, it's going to neutralize the gray. If the gray is neutral, all the other colors kind of fall into place. Now, here's where the magic happens. You go down to the lower right here, and where it says Sync, you click on that, and it's going to have everything checked by default. But I usually go to Check None, and then just go under Basic to white balance, because that's the only thing we're really doing right now, is we want to get the white balance fixed on all the pictures, and then we'll go from there on the pictures that we're going to process. So we'll click Synchronize. So now every single picture has got these same settings applied to it, and you'll see, as I click through these, the color's right on all of them. So that's step number one. Now, I'm going to go back to the library module, and I'm going to show you how I very quickly cull the images to figure out which ones I want to actually work on. Because obviously not all of them are going to be good. We're going to have plenty of ones that are rejects. And just we want to get down to the very best ones. So here's how I do it. I go down here in the very bottom, we're in the library part of Lightroom, and I adjust the thumbnail size so I've only got 3 across. So I just go row by row and I pick one, if any of them are good. Now, in this case, really none of those are really spectacular. And let me deselect these two. Command D on the Mac, and it's Control D on your Windows machine. So anyway, going through here. Okay, I think this one's pretty nice, so I'm going to give that a star rating of 1. The fast way of doing it is just press the number 1 on your keyboard. So I kind of like that one. I'm just picking one from each row. Now out of these, these two, they're pretty similar. I do like them though. So we can zoom in. The keyboard shortcut is to press the space bar. Zoom in. Okay, it's in focus. That looks good. Let's look at the next one. Okay, this one's clearly better. So I'm going to give that a star rating of 1. Go to the next row. All right, I kind of like this one. Get that a star rating of 1. I think this one's also pretty good competition for the other, so I'll give that a 1 as well. I know this is kind of boring to go through, but I'm just doing this quickly. That's clearly the best one in this row, and we've just got 2 more rows to go, so I'll just finish this up. Out of these, I like that one the best. I like that one the best, and I don't like either one of those. Okay, so now we've actually cut down by 66%, roughly. Now on the bottom, I'm just going to go to cut it down to just only the ones that have 1 star. All right, so now we go through these again. All right, so this one's better than this one, so I'm going to give that a 2. I love that one, so we're going to keep that. We'll give that a 2. Out of these, well, that's better than that, so we'll give that a 2. And out of these 2, I like this one better than that. So you can see we're very, very quickly cutting this down to the very best photos. So now I'll go down here and filter it down to just the ones with 2 stars. All right, so now we've got it down to just 4 images. These are the 4 that I'm going to work on. And that works out great. So now we can go in there. go to the develop module, tweak them, go to Photoshop if we want to, do some retouching. We can really get to work on these things. So that's the fast way to fix the color and get down to a manageable number of images that you can work on. So I hope this is helpful to you, and if you have any questions or anything, you just let me know and I'll be happy to help. Have a great day.